I don't know how I ended up being put in this position. I'll tell you what I've done so far. This was set up at the last minute. I have someone on the line with me today, joining me by phone, who I've been corresponding with a little bit on Twitter, to listen to Robert's story and then decide for yourself. Decide for yourself what you think of the credibility of it, and it's really up to your discernment.
Yes, in fact, the way I understood it is things had already happened, and that, you know, the power had been stripped away, and these things quite possibly wouldn't even happen anymore. And I guess I was kind of lulled into a false sense of security about it, in a way. I don't know.
was following Robert's account, and that's why I've been posting the tweets that have been coming out of that account without saying for a fact that they're true, because we don't know 100% that they are, but I've been in contact with the guy, so I'll explain that. In any case, I should say up front, it seems like we can probably say that Robert is alive, okay, and that's a good thing. We can probably say that Robert is alive, and that's a good thing, and people should be happy about that, okay? Whether or not it's a giant hoax. But I will say I don't think it is. That's my opinion. And I had reached out, right away to tell him I could help him out. So that's why physicians out there saying that it's medically impossible for what happened, I don't know. I mean, we have what he said, no brain activity and then brain activity. All I can say is that there are people out there saying that they have experience where there's no brain activity and then, the person miraculously came back without any brain damage. So from what I've heard from people, that is a possibility. So if people are out there saying it's an impossibility without being an MD, I would say, or without having some kind of specific experience with it, I would say they're not necessarily qualified, basically. But I don't know. I don't want to be in this position. It's uncomfortable for me and my wife to have people attacking me because I'm putting out this information. So if Robert's wife is listening, for example, it would be really helpful if someone other than me was putting out this information, someone who is actually close with Robert and knows what's going on. I'm getting everything secondhand. So please, if there's anybody out there who can help me out, I'm getting a lot of unnecessary heat just for sharing information. I put in my update that Robert would be using the account again soon. so that people will just be able to hear it from him. You know, Unirock in particular has been lying about me and others, but you know, particularly about me for about a year, from about when this stuff started. In fact, from about the time I started covering child abuse. As far as Vegan Mikey, although I do believe he's running a scam, and he scammed a bunch of people out of money, and that's a fact. You know, whether or not he's using drugs or not, he blows through money like a rock star, trashes hotel rooms and stuff like that. So that's true. Why did I have to get involved in this thing, you know? A guest I had just a few days ago, Robert Messman. So once again, oops. Well, this video is on YouTube, so as far as the doxing, what can I say? Then actually you need to provide evidence. You can't just say, oh, it's fake, I haven't seen any evidence. Actually, to say it's fake, because there is evidence that it's real, which is somebody tweeting out from Robert's Twitter account who says they're Robert's uncle. That's actually evidence. That actually is evidence. So as for evidence that it's fake, there is none. But in the meantime, I'd say be really cautious saying it's fake, because time's going to tell, and if you're on the wrong side of it, you're going to look pretty stupid saying it was. But boy, people are actually like bad people. I don't think it's fake. People are so crazy. They think everything's fake. I think that's it. That's the big update. So you can stick that in your pipe and smoke it.